This is a narrated screen recording of the CapForms Records program, and in this video we are covering setup of a new school by the school administrator. In the last video we had David Brown, the community administrator from Anywhere, New York, set up several people and make them into a family. He entered contact information for John Smith, and he also entered a few locations and used one of those locations as the address for the family. He made a new school, and he connected those new people with the school as students, staff, parents, or any combination. And then he made John Smith the administrator of the new school, and we will continue with this school setup, and John Smith will take over the job of setting up the school. We notice that John Smith is logged in as the school administrator at Sample Anywhere, New York. We'll close the windows we have open right now and go to our school, where John will do most of his work. Here is school information. We have just basic information which we will leave, but we find a lot of tabs here, and we'll work our way through them as John sets up the school. We'll enter just a simple phone number for the school. We'll set that as a business number. Save that. Addresses, we will add an address, and you may recall that there was a school address entered earlier. We will select that one and use it and save it. People, we have our list of people here. The only thing that we will change, we'll unlock here. We'll make Mary Smith a staff member. We might end up having her do some teaching as well. Then we have school families. We'll enter a family here. John and Mary Smith, select them and save that. Let's move on to school rooms. We'll enter a new school room, and we'll call it room 1. And that will be a homeroom, which is a classroom where students are registered, their attendance, and so on. We'll call this room 1, and we'll give it a capacity of 10. And maybe we will just stop with that. We can add a lot more rooms. We need at least one homeroom for students to be involved in. We can add events if we would like to. Let's just say start date. And this will be a, let's see, maybe just meeting or a reunion. I'll have a start date for celebrating the 4th of July. We will save that. And now we have school courses. There are large numbers of courses that can be selected to be used, and we'll just go ahead and select a few school courses. Here we have a Becca curriculum, we have Apologia, we have Bob Jones, we have CLE, and we have a few Rod and Staff courses here. And we'll just select, let's start with some 6th grade materials. 6th grade English. And 6th grade reading. And 6th grade math. And we'll save that. Now we can make things a little simpler for us here. If we go into another school setting and unlock it here and select a default curriculum. Let's go with CLE here, and we will save that. And now when we go back to courses, let's lock this, go back to courses and add a few more. We have only CLE courses. Let's select some 8th grade courses here. We have 8th grade reading and 8th grade math And let's go with 8th grade English. Save that. Let's see what our list looks like by now. We have a number of items here. And let's choose a few more yet. 11th grade level subjects. We'll add 11th grade English. Save it. And then let's go back to our settings. And let's say we want something besides LE. Let's choose Abeka. Save that. Go back to courses and enter a new one. And now our list reflects only Abeka courses, and we'll choose Abeka Biology here. And save that. Okay, now we have a number of courses entered for this school, which they can offer for the coming school year and future years. Then there are conduct items. There is a list of conduct items that a school can choose from to use. It's a fairly sizable list, and school can use all of them or none of them or whatever they would like. Let's just have a few here. And launching objects. We'll save that. Now there's a list of 3 conduct items they can choose from. Then we have school years. We'll talk about those later. We'll look at settings a little bit more. Default lesson types for score entry. Unit and final is simply what kind of lessons show up when they enter scores for students during the year. We'll discuss that in another video. Default score computation, we'll just go with unit test scores, keep things simple. Default number of reporting periods, 4 quarters to the year. Default curriculum, we just saw that, we'll switch it back to CLE since that's the primary one. Active school year will not be available yet since we don't have any. And then here's subscription information, and we notice that this school was signed up on a premium plan. It started 7/1 of 2020, will end 6/30 of 2021. And then let's take a look at one more thing. We'll save this. We'll go to inventory. And suddenly this school has a bit of inventory here. And this is all connected with the courses that we selected. Notice there are 11th grade English, answer keys, and so on. Some of this column width stuff might need to be adjusted a little bit. We have 8th grade English materials, including light units. We have 6th grade math materials, and if we scroll on through, we'll find that we have all the curriculum items that went along with the courses that we selected in this list here. And so those are entered into the school's inventory. The counts are 0. Obviously, those need to be updated to reflect what the school actually has. And that concludes our basic school setup for now.